videos in one day. That's insane. Okay, so I figured since I have a little bit of light left in the daytime, I would show you all of my Icing products. So some of you may know I am an Icing store manager in Plano, Texas. Yeah, come see me at Coal Creek. And we have our own line of cosmetics now, which is really exciting. This table is... Okay, cool. Let's stop wiggling. Wiggling too much. So yeah, so Icing Stores is the big sister store of Claire's. Yay! And it's super cool. And our makeup is awesome. But I do want to say ahead of time that everything that I'm showing you in this video, any of the opinions, are just mine and have nothing to do with Claire's Boutiques or Icing Stores at all. Just saying, it's all my opinion and it's all good, so they should be happy that I'm doing this review at all. So let's get started. So first of all I have on my face right now is some CC cream from Mary Kay. I don't use the Icing Stores foundations just because I have very sensitive skin, although most of their makeup is okay for me. I think it's just because it's all over, it ends up breaking me out. But most people wear it and love it. Their BB cream and CC cream and wet dry foundation. So that's just my little prequel. So that's what I have on my face right now to start. On my eyes I only have a little bit of mascara. It is again not Icing Stores. They used to sell a mascara that I used to love. It was in their core brand mascaras. And they discontinued it. It went clearance and we don't sell it anymore, so it's very depressing. And their new volumizing mascara is not good for my sensitive eyes. So yeah, so those are some products from Icing that I don't use, but again, a lot of people do like them. So that's just, I think, my own weird allergies. But there's lots of products that I do love, and first and foremost, favorite product that Icing Stores makes in terms of cosmetics is going to be their brushes. So Icing Store brushes are amazing quality. I've tried a lot of different brushes. These are definitely my favorite. This is stained blue from when I did an Avatar look, but ignore that. It doesn't come out blue anymore. I think I just stained like the bottom of the bristles blue. This is their bamboo collection of brushes. This is their HD oh gosh, that's totally backward. HD foundation brush, and it's just like very stiff bristles. This is great for like applying your contouring before you blend it out. So I love this brush. Also good for like under eye concealing and things like that. Another brush I have from this bamboo collection is their eyeshadow slash smudger. So it's got like that little spongy brush on the one side. I don't care about that too much. But the smudger brush is really quite fabulous. I love that. It's again very stiff bristles, great for doing like eyeliner or smudging, basically. Smudge stuff on your eyes. You use a smudge brush. Duh, hello. I am totally a professional at this, you can tell. Okay, and then so Icing has two main cosmetic lines, which is kind of cool that they have two different cosmetic lines. Oh, those are swatches from my earlier video. Don't look at them. They have a core cosmetics line and an expert cosmetics line. So basically you're looking at like Sephora quality versus L'Oreal. So, I mean, I mostly use their expert cosmetics because I'm looking for super high-end cosmetics, but they have cosmetics that appeal to all desires. That's what I would say. So these are their expert line brushes, and this comes in a 3-pack. I'm like, what is this? This is kind of like the fluffy brush collection. That's what I would call these. Expert crease and wide shadow. So these are both pretty poofy brushes. I think they work really well for like blending out your eyes. The other brush that comes in this trio of brushes is an eyebrow mascara wand and angle brush. I would do like this to brush my eyebrows and then fill them in with the angle brush. That's what I like to do a lot. And then I don't see my third from that trio, which is really depressing because it's my favorite brush set. Anyway, the third one comes with a crease brush and like a flat shadow brush. I think I probably showed you guys this before. That's root beer. I'll just say that because I don't want Icing corporate to get mad at me. That was totally root beer. Okay, and I have another expert brush that I really like. This is their, I have a lot of duo brushes, which is kind of nice, more bang for your buck. It's got like an eyelash and eyebrow brush combo on one side, and then another little angle brush on the side. This angle brush is small enough that I usually use it for my lip lining if I do that, so that's kind of cool too. So those are some brushes I would highly recommend anyone who loves makeup to try Icing store brushes. They start at around $6.50, and the most expensive brush I think is maybe $15, and I think that's too much. Like, I think that's more than that most expensive brush is. And they have all sorts. They have all over face brushes. I didn't bring my kabuki brush. I don't know why. But I use my powder foundation brushes from there. Lots of kabuki brushes and blending and buffering brushes and everything like that. So I super love them. My hair is insane, I'm just saying. Okay, so let's see. So those are the brushes I like to use. So let me show you some of my favorite blushes that I have ever found. These are Icing Store's matte blushes, and I don't know if you can tell how freaking bright they are. This is a coral. I think this is a super cool color. I'll show you on my finger. Huh. Super bright. Oh, you can tell how bright it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to use this brush because that's what I have right here. Let me show you on my face. It's super bright! Like, it's super bright. I would never wear that. Right? Like, that's insane. Some blushes, like, you just blend them a little bit and you're good to go. But that is, like, a splotch on my face. It's super bright. Okay, so I'm going to blend it out using my fingers because I don't have my blending brush here. Ignore me. So that's that. It looks a little bit better once it's muted down a bit, so it's really pretty. But I also use it as an eyeshadow. And that's the coral color, and it also comes in like a hot, hot pink, which is showing up as blue on my screen, of course, because that makes perfect sense. So let's see. Hot pink. We show up that way. Doesn't look as hot pink as it should. The very tip of my finger looks hot pink, and that's the color that it actually is. So let's see if I can get a little bit of that. So basically, if you want cloud makeup, you can use these blushes without blending them. Or light them off a little bit. And then, there you go. That's not so bad. They are definitely dramatic blushes. Again, I use them both as eyeshadows a lot. Like, a lot of my hot pink looks are actually using this blush all the time, and it's really cool. And what's another cool thing about Icing Cosmetics is they don't test any of them on animals, so that's really, I think that's really important to me. Like today I had this lady come in and be like, do you sell any real leather wallets? And I was like, no. And under my breath after she left, I was like, because we like animals. I'm just saying, we don't use we don't have vegan makeup products, we don't test on animals, we don't sell leather products. I think that's really cool, not just because our products don't go that expensive, but I think that's really important, and I don't think people realize that a lot of time. You're not seeing this. Root beer, so delicious. So those are some blushes that I really like. I showed you guys this little mini matchbook palette last time of eyeshadows, so I'm not gonna show that again, but that's a great $4 find, as I like to call them. So let's talk about some more eyeshadows, then we'll move on to the lipsticks, because if you guys know me at all, you know I love lipsticks, because that's what I talk about all the time. And I don't have any lipstick on right now, so I gotta put some on for you. But let's talk about my favorite mini, ready-to-go palette all the time, Barely There Expert Eye. It's made to be like the Naked palette from Urban Decay, not gonna lie. And it's really good. It's really good. Okay, so it has all of these colors in it. Oh, hey, if I turn this way, maybe there's better lighting. No, because now it's dark. Okay. I don't know. I have to play around with this. Anyway, I'll hold it to the side so you can see it. You can see a reflection of something. What is that? It's my Mary Kay bag from when I used to sell Mary Kay. Okay, cool. So these are the colors that there, and it ranges from sort of a light warm, light cool, medium warm, medium cool, dark warm, dark cool kind of brown colors. And let's see if I can show you them on the fingers. So that's going to be that first color there. It's very true to the color. No primer necessary with most of Icing's cosmetics, that's what I would say. Okay, and then there's that second color there. Really good for highlighting your brow bone and that kind of thing. That's what I usually use that for. Okay, third color. Third color I don't use as much, but it actually is really pretty, so maybe I should. You never know. Okay, and fourth color. Again, I don't really use the medium browns that much, but so those are those four first colors. And then the last two colors I usually use on my eyebrows. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you that, because why not? So the super dark color is what I usually use, because it's basically the color of my hair, which is cool. So there, you just fill in the cracks and crevices, you know, that kind of thing. Sometimes I do like the outline thing first and then fill the inside in. Like that. And then the other side you just like brush it to make sure it looks really good. On my strays, I should probably tweeze my eyebrows, they don't look even. This is the bane of my existence every morning. I'm like, can I make them even? But you know, bodies are asymmetrical. My dog is on the table, naturally. So they shouldn't be even. But when you're doing makeup, you kind of want to make them even. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the dark color. It's really good. I'll show you on my other fingers. Actually, here we go. Show you that super dark color. That's what's on my eyebrow right now. It's a kind of cool dark brown. And then the warmer dark brown is way shimmerier, and there it is, right in the middle. That I like to use a lot on my eyes because it looks really pretty. Or I'll do that shimmer like in the centerpiece there, and then I'll ombre out to the darker, cool color. So that's the Barely There mini palette. They also have a full-size palette, which is this size. This is obviously the All Natural palette, which is one of my favorites. This is why I had my eye makeup on yesterday, so if you follow me on Instagram, at I Am a Pluralist, you'll see pictures of me wearing this from yesterday, which is really cool. You should follow me because I'm awesome. Wiping my makeup off my hand onto my jeans, because I'm a professional, like I said. Super, super professional. This video is really long, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Most of all of the products I've showed you so far are still available at Icing. Some of the lipsticks I'm going to show you, they don't sell anymore, but they sell. They've been making better products of those products, basically. So better versions of what I'm going to show you, which are awesome. So if you go, you can say, hey, I saw these matte crayons that Aaron was showing, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, oh, well, we have these other matte crayons now, or whatever. So there's lots of new options for the things that I'm going to show you that are discontinued, so don't be upset. And I'm sure somebody has it somewhere and you can find it. Anyway, All Natural palette. That's still current. It's still available in our Expert Cosmetics line. I obviously use this palette a lot. It's a hot freaking disaster. Let's see. Can you see the colors really well? I think you can. That looks pretty true to the colors, which is awesome. So this palette is so cool because, well, let me do it this way. Yeah. This palette is so cool because these three, or four, these four right here are all really light, shimmery, and like they change colors to like purple or pink if you like move your eye in the light or whatever. And we have a nice light pink there and a kind of hot pink, but it can go on really bright if you use a couple coats of it, layers of it or whatever. But it's a really shimmery, like light color, really pretty for like a springtime look. And then we go into some different browns that I like a lot. This one is probably my favorite. It's called Festival, and that's what I use on my eyebrows when I go going from this palette here. Obviously, I've never used these little sponge tip brushes. I think they're useless, just saying. And I like that it comes with a mirror, but I don't use that either because I can't see. So I have to use a big mirror because I'm blind. Alright, let's see, let's clean those hands off. Yeah, let's do some swatches. Okay, so let's start here. I will say the one thing about these bigger palettes that I'm not a huge fan of, it's really bright color, right? It's really nice. It's a little bit chalky, but you can butt it out, get rid of those little chalky bits. So not a big deal. One of the main issues I have with this palette is that the wells are too thin. So like if you want to have a thicker brush to put on your eyeshadow with, it doesn't fit, which is kind of annoying. So that's that second color there. Not as white, obviously, but a little bit more shimmery pink, pearlescent color. And let's do this third one. There we go. All three. This one's a little bit more yellowy, I would say, like a little peachier than that pink and the other one. And then we'll do this shimmery one. Ooh, that came out really chalky. Some of them are more chalky than others, so that's those 4 shimmer colors, and they look really pretty. I like to do like highlights on the outside, inside, or highlight the brow bone or whatever like that. Wipe those off. Like I said, icing shadows actually last a really long time. I don't use a primer with them, and I work a lot, so they're so good. And sweat a lot, and they don't come off, so I love that. So let's go into some more of these cool warm colors in the center. So first we'll go with this color. And that's that color. Very light, shimmery, like I said. Let's go pink. I think this pink color is really what sold me on this palette. Look how nice that is. You can see it. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, okay. There's some color there. It's a really girly pink. That's how I would call it. Girly pink right there. Alright, then we'll go into some of the browns. Kinda like coppery gold, I guess. I think that's a really pretty color. And the lighter one. Let's see. Lighter one. So those are those middle of the palette colors. Those are really good for if you want kind of a neutral, colorful look. I think that's what I would call that. And then this is my favorite color, like I said. I think that's like a really pretty shimmery brown color. And then boop, boop, boop. And so that's the rest of those browns all the way down to the really dark one, which I love, again, for my eyebrows. They're all just really gorgeous. So that's the Au Naturel palette from Icing. It's in their expert line. Like I said, they're my favorite. That's my favorite line that they make, because it's the best. Because it's the best. Oh God, I hope corporate doesn't call me and be like, Erin, you're fired because you're drinking beer on a video about Icing Cosmetics. You know what? We sell flasks and pill cases, so I can drink a beer while I'm talking about how great your makeup is. Deal with it. Anyway, contour palette. If you just watched my last video, you'll know that some girl was really rude to me on Instagram about this palette, which was exciting because I've never gotten a rude comment on Instagram, so that means I must be getting famous, I guess. So you guys better watch out. I'm gonna be all over the place soon. This is their Contour, Sculpt, and Define palette. I love to use the highlighter the best. The highlighter is my favorite part. Both of the bronzers are too bronze for me unless I'm doing a bronze smoky look, which is what I was doing. And the blush is really nice. Matte, it's a little light for me. I like brighter blushes, obviously, since I have like hot pink on my one side, coral on my other. This is a kind of neutral blush, so it's kind of nice. Also, I like it because it kind of teaches you how to do contouring. It's a powder contour kit, which I know a lot of people like the cream contour because it gives you like a bit fuller coverage. But I like this because I usually wear powder anyway, so if you're blending with powder, you can use more powder. It's fine. And so just to show you what these the bronzers look like. This is the darkest bronzer. I'm running out of light, guys. Okay. Dark and light bronzer. Light bronzer is too orange for me. Dark bronzer is too dark for me. Blush. Very neutral blush. It's a pretty blush. I like that a lot. And the highlighter is really nice. It's matte. It's actually almost my skin tone because I'm so white. It's a matte shimmer. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Maybe it's a sateen. Maybe that's what you call that, when it's like barely shimmery, looks kind of matte, but it's not quite matte. Anyway, so those are the 4 colors that they come with to do the contouring, and I like that a lot. My store sold out of them, but I don't think they went to clearance yet, so they should still be available. Okay, and then I'm going to show you this palette. This is my favorite palette. They don't sell it anymore. I call it the Trio palette. It's got Barely There at the bottom, which you saw my mini palette of. The grays, which just went to clearance. And then Lavender Lush, which was last spring's colors. We have a new spring palette called Sugar Rush, which I do not own yet, but I will. So this is what this palette looks like. You can tell which colors I like the best. Black and like purple. Okay. Let's use the browns a lot. So I'm going to show you the browns. We've already seen them. I do want to show you this black. If I can get some of it on my finger. It's running out. But it's a super smoky black. I love that. It's not a shimmer. It's a matte black, so it's really pretty. And then the shimmer black that we have with it is also gorgeous. I'll use these 2 on my eyebrows if I'm doing black brows. Let's see, one is shimmery, one is not. And then, so that's those 2 colors right there. And then another color that I really like is this matte purple. It's a matte purple. And then this purple is the other one that's like totally empty. It's a super shimmery purple. I like to put it on top of things. The blushes and bronzers and highlighters down here. Bronzer's way too dark for me, obviously. This highlighter is the same highlighter that's in the contouring kit, which is nice. And then this blush is very similar to that blush as well, but it has some other colors in there, which is nice. So like I said, a lot of these colors are available in other palettes that are still available at Icing. So that's enough of eyeshadows and face things. Let's dive into the makeup. This is a really long video, and if you guys are bored, you're not enjoying me making faces at you, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just saying. This is a makeup bag I have, and it's super cute. Alright, so let's talk about lipstick. Lipstick. I love Miranda Sings. You should all pre-order her book. Just saying. I'm going to do it as soon as I get paid on Friday, which is tomorrow. Okay. Let's start with older colors first. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Where's my Mango Tango? Mango Tango! This is a fabulous lipstick. I love this lipstick. It is orange. Like, it's straight up orange. There's no, like, coral or I love this color. It's really pretty. This is part of their expert lip line. They are glossy lipsticks, and they're cream glossy lipsticks. They are pretty long lasting. I have to apply after I eat, but not otherwise, pretty much not. Maybe once every 4 hours, maybe reapply it. But I usually eat every 4 hours, so I'm not gonna, I don't know, not sure. Anyway, this Mango Tango color was then made into a matte lipstick, which also went to clearance. So I'm just waiting for them to come out with a new orangey lipstick. We just have to wait for the right season for that, guys. No stress. So that's called Mango Tango. That's been gone for a while, so don't get too excited about it. Oh god, this color. This color is called Glitterati. I won't show the glitter yet. You can kind of see. I don't know. Anyway, let's do a little swatch on my hand. Look how hot pink that is. Oh my god. I wish you could see how... There's straight up glitter in this lipstick. Can you see it? If I go like that. I don't know if you can tell. It's got pink glitter inside of it. It's a hot pink lipstick with pink glitter. This is no longer available, except it is still in the clearance section, so you might be able to get some, and I would recommend it because this is a ridiculously pink color, and I love it. Okay, so that's called Glitterati. Let's see, what's next? I think, okay, so let's do the matte lipsticks, lip crayons next. These were then made into matte lipsticks, basically the same colors. I like the lipsticks better. I'm going to show you those, but I still love this matte crayon. They might be available in clearance in some stores, but my store is sold out. This is the red color. Look how pretty it is. This one's so nice. I love the crayon idea because I suck at lining my lips. Like, if I don't use a lip liner, I'm just putting lipstick on, it looks all whacked out. So I love this shape to put it on. They made another collection of these for Christmas and sold them packaged together, and it was pretty much these exact colors. So hopefully they'll come out with more because they're really good. You hear me, Icing? Make more of these matte lipstick crayons. They're really good. Okay, I love them a lot. That's the red. And then I also have it in hot pink and light pink because I just was so excited by them. The hot pink is gorgeous. Okay, so you can see the hot pink here is way pinker, or way darker pink, magenta ear. Yeah, magenta ear. Than the Glitterati lipstick. So that's the hot pink. I love that. You've seen a lot of looks like that on Instagram if you follow me, and I am a pluralist. And then my allergies are crazy. Light pink. This one, I really love the color. It doesn't go on as opaque. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of see-through. But I like it as long as my lips are not chapped. That looks really pretty. It's more like a glossy-ish matte. That makes no sense. A glossy matte? Okay. No. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a pretty color, but you can't have chapped lips. That's what I'm saying. And then, oh, and then my berry. I bought them in like every single color because I love them so much. And then that's going to be the berry there. So it's more of a berry color. So those are really great. Like I said, not available anymore, but they might be still in some clearance sections at Icing, so go check it out. This color is still current. This is called, this is part back to the expert lips. This is a new color. It's called Tropical Purple. Obviously I used it a lot because it's not a normal shape anymore. This is a super fun, like, violet, insane purple color. Right? It's kind of like a pinky purple. I guess in this video it looks like my hot pink a little bit, but it's a little blike more purpley. I'd say it's a pink purple. It's really pretty. I love it on. It looks great if you do like a coral eye. I don't know, you know, I like colors. I like the colors. So I wear like 6 at a time. Okay, and then this is called Coralicious, also I think still available at Icing. So that's at the bottom there. It's a good coral color. I'll say this one doesn't stay on as long as the others. I don't know why that is. It feels a little bit more creamy on the lip. That might be why. But still a great color. Oh yeah, back there you can see all the different colors better. You see that lighting? It's so good right here. Too bad it's like way far away from the camera. Anyway, this choker's nice, just so you know. And then, let's see what else I can show you. 4 more lipsticks to show you, and then I will be finished. So this is a lip duo that is no longer available in regular price. It may be on clearance some places. It's a nude colored lipstick and a nude gloss. The gloss is not that good. The gloss is probably why it went to clearance, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes things that go to clearance kind of quickly is because they realized it wasn't the best formula. But the lipstick, oh god, can you even see it? It's almost the color of my skin. Okay, so it's right there. Oh, you can't really tell. Okay. Anyway, it's almost the color of my skin. It's very pretty. I like it a lot on my lips because my lips are a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it kind of is like I have a nude lip. That's the color of my skin. And the lip gloss is on the other side. I'm not even going to show you because I don't love it. This is our Oxblood lipstick lip gloss duo. It has my name on it so people won't steal it when I have it at work. And it's a really good color. It's really creamy again, like I said. Doesn't last as long if it's so creamy, but it is a gorgeously dark color. I think that's just super pretty. I love it. Looks good with or without the gloss. The gloss on this one is way better than the other. So that's a lip duo. That also comes in hot pink, light pink, and red. So, and it comes with a clear gloss with all of those. And then I'll show you my True Red and my Berry matte lipsticks. This is what replaced the matte crayons, that's what I'm pretty sure about. So this is the True Red. I've swatched this before. Oh god, it's still a gorgeous color. Look at that. I can't even deal with how pretty that's my favorite red I've ever even seen. It's amazing. So that's the True Red. And then this is the Berry. I haven't worn it since fall was over, because this Berry is more of a fall color. But there it is. Still beautiful. Still gorgeous. So those are my favorite Icing products. The only ones I didn't show you were my kabuki brushes, which I also love. Couple brushes I couldn't find. And yeah, so that's what I have right now. The next thing I'm going to get is that new Sugar Rush palette. It has a really pretty light mint color eyeshadow in there. Now see how that looks. This video is going to take 12 years to upload, so I don't know when I'm going to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like me doing swatches and showing you colors and things like that, let me know in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, because I only have 2 subscribers, and I could really go for like 5. 5 sounds good. Sounds like a great number. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter @IamAPluralist. And yeah, thanks guys. Love you.